Welcome back to my channel, guys. Conscious and aware. Come on. Now today's video is about finding your meaning in life. Like, before I start the video, I just want to say I got my phone back now. Bought a new phone. Hopefully the quality is a bit better, and yeah, coming back at you consistently. So finding meaning in life. Like, life is not worth living without meaning or purpose. So what do I mean by that? Like, what I mean by that, if you believe we're just existing, we wake up, you just do things and then you die and then that's it, then how can you live your life with joy, and how can you live your life with enthusiasm if you just believe that everything you do is just here now and then you're gone tomorrow and then there's nothing to it? Once you find something to live for, something that's meaningful to you or a purpose, then you can find strength within and you can endure more pain. You understand what I'm saying to you? So like, the cycle, you already know how the cycle goes. You grow up, you go to school, and you go to college, and you might go to uni, go to work, and then you retire at 65, and then that's it, you pass away. A lot of people got this mindset going that like, that's this life and that's just what it is. There's nothing after it, or there's no meaning to it. You just do what you have to do and then you pass away. Which is why a lot of people are going through low mental issues, because like, if you just believe that you're just living and then dying and then there's nothing to it, then it's very, very depressing, man. It's easy to get into depression mindset, or, you know what I'm saying, feel anxious of what's coming next. Now, the reason I say find meaning of life, or find something that's going to be worth life, because life is suffering. In life, you're going to suffer one way or another. One day something's going to go good, one day something bad, someone might pass away, the government might do this. There's always going to be something. So life as a whole, you're going to be suffering. Now, if you got meaning to live, or if you got something that's making it worth it. So for example, maybe it's like just being a good person, good human being. You want to be the best version you can and help other people do the same. So when you're going through your suffering or bad times and that, it's easier to endure because you know you're suffering in order to help other people. Or maybe you're a religious person, you believe in God, so you're trying to live your best life, or you're trying to connect with God in this life, so in the afterlife, you have a good life, or whatever it is that you believe. You understand? So once you got something of meaning, some responsibility in a way, then it's easier to go through pain and struggle, because you know you're going through that for something greater than yourself. You understand? But if you're going through suffering and pain and you just don't understand why, and there's no meaning to it, and what's the point? Or what's the point of me suffering? And then I'm gonna die anyway. Then you're gonna get into a low mindset and a depressed mindset, because it's like, why am I going through all this stuff and that? You feel like all these random events are just happening to you. But if you believe or have meaning into something, then when you are going through them things, you know that there's a bigger picture. You know that there is you're doing it, you're taking responsibility for yourself, or you're doing it for a higher purpose. Then whatever you endure can be done more peacefully, and you're not affected as much. Like, so your purpose or meaning doesn't need to be anything big. If you don't know your purpose or meaning, just start off by being a good human being. Be the best person you can be for yourself and people around you. That you can find meaning in that. You know what I'm saying to you? If you don't know where to start from, just be a great person, like, work on yourself and help other people to improve. That there's the base to start. Wherever that leads to is where that leads to. So when you're going through bad times or difficulties or lacking motivation, just remember that your aim is to be a good person and help the next person do the same. So when you're going through that pain, you'll be able to withstand it, because it's not just for yourself, it's for other people as well. So, like I say, the purpose or meaning doesn't need to be anything great, but it needs to be something true, something that's going to keep you striving for more. Like, shout out to Jordan Peterson and that, like, that his philosophy or concept is about having meaning in life and taking responsibility for yourself and others. So, Jordan Peterson, type his name in, and yeah, he does a lot of good lectures on it. But like, I figured this out for myself before I stumbled upon Jordan Peterson. I already cultivated my mind and I found meaning within myself already, but he definitely helped me with that. So Jordan Peterson, man, that's a cosign right there for you guys. And yeah, so another way to find purpose and meaning is doing something you enjoy. You understand? Like Alan Watts said, there's no point. It's better to live a short life doing what you feel to do than to live a long life being miserable. You understand? Now, obviously, I'm not being delusional. Obviously, you have to go to work and get your money and do things and that. But what are you doing in your spare time? If you're spending your spare time just drinking, smoking, and doing things, and you're not happy within yourself, then you're just wasting your life, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But if you're using your spare time into doing what you enjoy, maybe it's football. If you spend a couple hours a day playing football, you know, whilst you play football, you got a lot of joy in your heart and you feel good. Then it's worth it. You know what I mean? Or you doing something that's making you feel good. Only you know what that is. I can't tell you what that is. You know what I mean? So use your time wisely. Yes, you need to go to school or to go work or whatever. That's cool, but that's only one part. What are you doing with the other part? You know what I'm saying? Of your life and that, man. So always do what makes you feel good, what makes you feel happy. Once you're doing that, you're going to feel better. But if you're going to work and school and then coming back and not doing what you enjoy, then you're always going to be miserable. You're always going to be sad, depressed, and anxious, whatever you want to call it. You're always going to be that because your main time and energy is consumed into something you don't like to do. So at least if in a situation that you can't get out of, in your spare time, do something that is meaningful to you, that brings you joy and happiness. Understand? That's the least you can do for yourself. You know what I mean? So start off with what you like to do, and everyone knows what that is, isn't it? Like, you know what that is for you. You know what I mean? Whatever that is for you, just do more of that. You understand? So having a meaning to life just means like something that's carrying you, that's making you go through life. Because a lot of people who get to suicidal thoughts and feel like low in life get to a stage where they feel like their life is worthless and there's no reason to live. So once you find your meaning or purpose, it makes life easier for yourself. You understand? So like I said, if you don't know what your meaning or purpose is, start off by just being a good person, improving yourself and helping other people improve. That's somewhere to start. You understand? Because then when you're going through things, you're going to be thinking about them. No, I need to go through this so I can help, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, this is a quick video on finding meaning of life, finding meaning to live. Understand? It's easier to live once you have something to look up to or something to be responsible for. You understand? So yeah, man, hopefully this brought you value and gave you a better understanding on this topic. If it did, man, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, let me know what you got from the video, and definitely subscribe because I'm dropping videos daily, man. Come on.